Aquarius Singles, this is your reading for January 2018. So your oracle cards, before we get started, you have getting to know each other. And it says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. You also had the intuitive card of the Nine of Cups. Okay. It talks about you meeting someone new. And it's important for you to talk to this person. It's important for you to know who they really are as a person. Okay? Don't get yourself all boggled up in this person being perfect. Okay? And it also talks about allowing good things to happen in your life and not expecting bad things to happen. Get to know the person. Make sure this is the person you want to be with. Make sure that you're actually getting to know this person. Okay, it's quite important for you to do that. That's really what I'm getting. It's just important for you to get to know this person. There's a reason why they're in your life. Okay. Sometimes things just come into your life and it's not about you being ready. Okay. But also seeing the red flags when need be. I don't really feel like there's any red flags right now. I just feel like you should get to know this person. It's okay. This may be like the perfect time for you to get to know this person or be around this person, but we'll get into it more to see what's going on. Okay. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Lover's card. There it is. Okay, so this may be a soulmate, twin flame energy, or, you know, this is your chance to make choices in love. Okay, this is your chance to actually grow something with someone. And this could even just be a friendship as well. But this is a love reading. I mean, it could be friendship because love and friendship, you know, it goes together. Now, your problem is you've been in relationships that haven't went the way that they should go. Okay, and that has left you a little jaded. Okay, it has brought your world in an upside down. Okay, so this is the energy that you're working with, and that's why you're afraid to open yourself up, or thinking that miracles can't happen, or that you can't find love, or that love isn't there for you. Okay, but you have that opportunity here, especially with that card being there. Now, you are reviewing the situation. I feel like you're not ready to take risks with people. You're not even interested. Okay, but this talks about taking a chance to review a situation. Okay, taking a chance to see something besides what has happened to you in the past. Now, you have the Eight of Wands in reverse, and I feel like that's your influence, is maybe bad energy from the person from your past, or communication with the person from your past, or even stuff that has happened coming back to you, and you're like, I'm not dealing with this again. I'm not going through this. I'm smarter than this. Da 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 da. You know? Okay. So right now you have the Four of Cups, which says that you need to pay attention to something. That means that you're not paying attention. As I said before, you're not paying attention. They're not paying attention. Okay. But I feel as though you're focused on other things. You're focused on your family right now. This is what you have chosen to focus on. Okay. It's your way of dealing with hurt. It's your way of dealing with pain, or the endings of what has happened in the past. It's just your way of dealing with, you know, the situation or what has happened for you. And it's because you have a lot of burdens. You have a lot of hurt that has happened from your past, of things not going in the direction that you're wanting to, things being up in the air when you thought they were solid. And that's your problem. That's why you can't move forward, which, you know, is understandable. Now, I'm getting different energy with this card. And And it talks about, okay, so it says, I don't want to be alone. I do want to be alone. You want companionship, but it's really hard for you to step out of yourself. There it is. You want companionship. You want camaraderie. You want the affection, but not the problems. So that's why you're like, well, I could be by myself, but I really don't want to be by myself. It's like a mixed energy, a mixed bag. In your environment, you may have a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn there. Okay? And this is a person that is very stuck in their ways. This person could be commandeering over your life in some way. I feel like you have to make a decision. This is very interesting because I feel like there's some growth here with that person, with that earth sign in your life. But for some reason, you don't feel okay with it. It has something to do with commitment. There may be someone in your life that wants commitment, or it changes the way that you're thinking about a situation now. Like I said, you have been by yourself, or you're content where you are. But you're making a decision to make a change, or you're fighting with it about making a change within a situation. Okay? And it has something to do with commitments or what you believe. Now, the first half of the month, I feel like you're trying to be patient. Or it calls for you to be patient. It's like you don't have faith in anything good happening, or in this being good. Like something is the matter and you want to break it up. It feels like I'm happy, something is wrong. That's what it feels like. Okay? And it causes for you to, it talks about you letting your guard down for a second and just being happy, enjoying it. It's okay to have friends. Okay? You can be in this energy right here, but don't cut it off completely. You know, you can be stuck or not making a decision and just be friends. But the last half of the month, you have family. Okay, so that talks about being happy. It talks about being with your family, starting something new, being new, a new endeavor, maybe with a fire sign. But it just talks about you utilizing that energy of the Page of Wands, being more free-spirited, wanting to try something new, stepping out of yourself for a second. Okay, it's like you're listening to your intuition. Your intuition's telling you to go ahead. Okay, you can nurture yourself and be in this situation. It doesn't say jump into a relationship. It just says enjoy yourself because you've worked really hard. Don't give up yourself though. Don't give up what it is that you're doing. Maybe even having a one-night stand or just having sex with someone, okay? But staying true to yourself. Now, as your conclusion or outcome for the month, you have the Ace of Cups. That talks about you not getting the equal amount of love back. Okay? It talks about you doing too much, which is something that you do. Now, the Nine of Cups comes up again, but it talks about being content. okay? It also talks about a dream come true. So be careful about that energy. It's good and it's okay for good things to happen to you, but don't give up so much of yourself, because it looks like this person is moody, back and forth, and you embody a lot of love, okay? But one person isn't ready, especially with these two cards. Someone has a heart full of love and someone else is not ready, okay? So be careful of that, because what'll happen is, there it is, you'll cause an injustice within the situation, okay? You won't get that public recognition that you wanted, and then you're gonna take a step back. You're gonna say, this is what always happens. It's not what always happens. This is just a situation to get you out of your slump. That's what I feel. I feel like it's definitely just to get you out of your slump, okay? So that is your reading for January. Now, if you want to become a member, I will do an extended reading, and we will talk about, let's see, guys. We will talk about this person that's coming into your life. I see two situations. I see a person that's coming into your life, and then I see another person that you're trying to push away from your life for some reason, and that looks to be an earth sign. I feel like it has something to do with your family, or the way that you believe things to be. So we're going to do those two people and pull an additional oracle card. That link to become a member is in the description box below. And yeah, so I'll see you there. I'll see you next month. I love you very much. Love and light.